Hey, this time Huck Live in the studio running Technologic. I'm at Club Thrive nightclub, and I'm with Omair Mirza, who's about to drop a set for last night. I saved a DJ, or last night a DJ saved my life event. And just Omair, just say what's up there.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Omair Mirza right here.
Yeah, so how have you been? I think the last time we've done an interview was at Lights on That, where you threw it down over there.
Last time was, New Year's Eve, so it's been about 9 months now, man. It's been good. Been busy working in the studio, producing tracks, remixes, stuff like that, yeah.
Right, so what have you done since last time we interviewed? I mean,
just been working on music. Like I said, I've got about 7 new tracks that are ready for release. So just, lining those up, and we'll come out one after another on those, so yeah.
Well, I've seen you've been cranking out music, like machine gunning music out. What are some of the bigger tracks that you release and record labels that you've been releasing under?
Well, I can't say the names of labels just yet because still negotiations going on, but I've got some really big electro tunes that I've made. But then also, I've gotten influence from other avenues as well, and gone a little bit more melodic and even a little bit trancey in one of the tracks I've made. So yeah, it's going all over the board pretty much. No genres, so yeah.
And you have a residency at this club, right?
Yeah, I play every Friday over here. A couple weeks ago we had Matt Nash from the UK here. The week before we had Aston Shuffle from Australia. Week before that we had the new up and coming DJ Paris Blom. We had him over here too. So yeah, we're bringing big talent through here, and yeah, every Friday's my gig right here.
Now, before we get into some of the crazy questions, at this club that you've been resident, because you see a lot of things happen, what are some of the craziest things that you've seen?
At this club, not much, man. The crazy things I've seen over here are just retarded fights. That's all, People being too drunk and fighting over nothing, pretty much. So, other than that, nothing out of the ordinary, though.
Well, you played at a couple festivals before. Have you seen any crazy things at festivals? People always...
Yeah, the festival, same, I think still to this day, it'll be the one that I told you when I talked to you on New Year's Eve.
Oh, okay.
When I played in Padre, and that drunk fan jumped the barriers and rushed the stage and dragged me off stage. So.
They dragged you up.
Yeah, bad.
Well, have you ever decided on ever throwing your body out there on the crowd, doing a little crowd surf?
Like full Stevie Aoki?
Yeah.
No. I've never crowd surfed in my life, so no, I don't think I would.
You would, if Steve Aoki himself challenged you to crowd dive, would you?
If Aoki did, if he jumps with me on his raft, then yeah, sure, I'll do it, yeah.
Raft on his body.
On his body to spray champagne and cake, right?
Right. Well, so now you're doing something very special.
Yes.
You want to explain about that?
Yeah, the event I'm doing is sponsored by Last Night a DJ Saved My Life and Peace One Day. And it's a global initiative for peace just one day around the whole world. So everybody, just lays arms down, all the troubled areas in the world, stop fighting for just one day. So it's been great the past couple years. All the war-torn zones in the world, all the places where there's famine and disease. The health organizations are allowed to go in this one day because there's no violence and feed the needy, give immunizations and stuff like that. So over the past couple of years, they've been doing this, helped out millions. And my goal here is just to spread the word of peace one day. And we've got a lot of great people on board with us. Paul Van Dyke is helping us out. The legend Nile Rodgers, Idris Elba. So yeah,
shout out to all of them, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a great cause. Just one day to bring peace all over the world. So yeah, it's a good thing.
Sweet. And I believe today other DJs are doing the same thing.
It's a global initiative, completely all over the world. A bunch of DJs are dedicating their set especially for peace.
Sweet.
So a lot of the proceeds from the events go straight to the charity to help the impoverished people in the world. So, yeah.
Sweet. And I was reading something about polio, vaccinations for polio.
Vaccinations a lot of places have polio, meningitis, a lot of the vaccinations that they can't get to in countries like, say, Afghanistan or, the Middle East countries or the African countries where they don't have immunization and people can't go there because it's so war-torn all the time. Today's the one day where they're allowed to go in there without the threat of being killed and, give immunizations to all the little kids and supply food for them and stuff like that. So it's a great day.
Would your track, your set tonight, I know it's dedicated toward that cause. Does it change musically? Are there songs that are a little bit more progressive because it's more of a song?
My set's going to change a little bit in a sense. It's going to be more upbeat, a little more happy, melodic, as opposed to, sometimes I'll go a little techier and darker in my set and
just throw it down.
Exactly. Tonight's going to be more uplifting and it's all about a happy mood,
Well, it's throwing it down with the cause.
Yeah, exactly.
So
definitely a good cause.
I guess you could say party with a purpose.
Exactly.
PRP. Trend that up. That's sort of like, yeah.
If you're at a party, you got to party. You might as well party for a purpose, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Kill two birds with one stone with that.
Exactly, yeah.
What are some of your biggest influences when it comes to like sets that you drop today? Because I know that DJ sets, they always change. They always evolve.
Mine still, I mean, from the day I first started, it's going to be Tiesto. Okay. A lot of people talk shit about him, that he's sold out and this and that, but I think any artist, when you look at a rock band, a hip-hop artist, a dance artist, you evolve over time, tastes change, and I think that's what happened with him. People just say he sold out. And I mean, with me, when I first started, I was into like happy hardcore and, you know, hard house and stuff like that, and you know, it evolved. I got into trance, got into progressive, got into techno and electro. So I like to say that I don't like to be pigeonholed into a genre or into a certain box. I play everything. It depends on my mood, and I produce everything depending on what I'm vibing that day. So yeah.
Well, your vibe, it depends. Like if you have a really bad day, you produce something.
If I have a bad day, I might, you know, produce like a Coldplay song and cry. You know, I don't know. So, yeah.
So if you remix a Coldplay song on a scale from 1 through Banana Monkey Fudge Sandwich, how powerful is that song?
Oh man, I get emotional when I make music, so it's gonna be pretty bad. I'll tell you that much. If it's been a bad day, I'll be bad. Yeah. I'm actually gonna play a bootleg that I made of a Coldplay song tonight. So yeah, that'll be good to throw down. So yeah.
Now, how many people have come up to you after releasing a song the next day and they go absolutely insane about it? Like, what are the craziest things people say?
A lot, man. I get a lot of stuff online. Not, you know, I don't see many people come up to me.
Well, obviously, you don't release a track and just walk out of your house.
Right, yeah. And it's different, you know, in America, first of all, and then in Dallas in general, you know. But, you know, a lot of people have hit me up online, and I've gotten, you know, a lot of awesome feedback from people saying how they loved it. And this one couple said that song was on when her boyfriend proposed to her.
No way!
So yeah, so that was pretty cool. So I guess that's gonna be their song forever or something, which is also cool to know.
That's a special moment.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess those are the things in like producers that make you keep going. Like,
yeah, exactly. You know, doing something for a reason, and somehow it affected somebody's life.
A physical difference.
Exactly. In some way that I would have never expected it to. You know, I made the music because I liked it and just wanted to get it out. I never thought it's going to become someone's song for the rest of their life because of that. So.
That they got engaged.
Exactly.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Now, future events. Let's just look like back, like all the way in the future. What's coming up?
Got a couple, you know, Texas tour dates coming up. A couple of small club gigs and stuff, and then got some stuff in the works after I release all the tracks that I have in my backlog. I think we're going to start 2014 with a bang and do the whole tour circuit and hit the tours really hard. And
tour coming out, yo. Omair Mirza on tour.
It's going to be a tough tour. It's going to be no sleep. So
it never is. Would it be a bus tour or it's a fly-by-fly?
It's going to be fly-by-fly for now.
Yeah.
I mean, unless somehow miraculously it ends up being like a 40-city tour, which would be awesome. So I'd love a bus tour because I hate flying. So,
you don't like flying?
I hate flying,
You're not the type that sleeps during a plane?
Oh, no. I usually take a drink or 10 and try to pass out when I fly.
What's funny is that up in the beat, I feel like they were partying in the cockpit.
Right.
Because the way they landed the plane was like,
oh, shit.
It was just pretty scary. But other than that, are you going to leave the country soon?
Not the country anytime soon. Like I said, that's probably going to come in 2014. So, also not too far away, 3 more months, and then we'll start the whole North American tour, hopefully, if things go as planned. And from there, we'll, you know, go abroad if needed. So, yeah, definitely.
Anybody you're looking forward to that you haven't collaborated with yet? You've been collaborating with a lot of people.
Oh, man.
That you want to collaborate with.
The one artist I'm loving right now, and I'd love to collaborate, was Eric Pritz.
Oh,
man, I'm loving his stuff. Like, I play a lot of his stuff, and his Cyrus D stuff. I've been playing that a lot. When I play early on, dirty techno sets, you know.
So you just love to collaborate?
I love, like with him especially, that guy's a genius, man. I love to collaborate with him. Avicii, with his new album being out. I mean, it's so different than I think what anybody expected it to be.
He's such an open-minded person.
Exactly. And from, you know, the reviews I've read of interviews with the collaborators he's worked with, said he's such a professional in the studio. He's such a great musician and artist, and not just an EDM artist. He knows music, you know. So I'd love to work with someone like him. So yeah.
What are your thoughts about the recent events that be happening with Izu, where they got shut down because the two kids unfortunately had their deaths?
I think, you know, I mean, it's a controversial topic, and I hate talking about serious stuff like that on a day like today, where it's about peace and stuff. But, you know, I think think people just need to watch what they're doing. I think the scene is all about having fun, but have fun, but in a safe way, though. I always say safe. There's nothing wrong with having fun. I've had my fair share of too much fun and then one night, but
well, if you go to a club, if you go to any of these raves, there are a lot of fun.
Cheers, but just do it in a safe manner, I think, and avoid strategies like that. I feel for their family and friends, but at the same time, that affects the whole dance community as a whole also.
For an image, do you think it would affect the image? Do you think it should affect the image? Because bringing it back to New York, I believe personally that they deserve another chance at New York City.
I definitely think they do. I don't think that should stop them. If you look once again, this has been an ongoing topic. If you look at rock concerts, people who die at rock concerts, they get trampled over even, something like that.
That's a good point.
So it happens. For some reason, the spotlight's on EDM right now. So, they're paying a lot more closer attention to everything that's going on in our community.
Which is a good thing, but it's also good to be
careful. It's a bad thing, too, because you get nitpicked for everything that goes wrong. So, the mayor of New York spoke out also and was for Izu, saying, stuff like, it happens, it's unfortunate. So, I don't think it should affect the scene. It's going to for a little bit at least until, I think people just need to learn how to, party safer pretty much, so yeah.
And how do you feel about EDM on the radio?
I like it, man. I think it's great. Yeah, I remember driving down the street and I pull up to a signal light and there's a car next to me banging something. I'm like, oh, weird now, what the hell is this? It's a new Avicii track. I'm a fan of the new Avicii track, so no, I'm loving it. It's great. I hope one of my tracks gets played on there soon,
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I know we've played your track a couple times on Technologic on iHeart Radio.
I appreciate that.
So a couple more stages to go.
Yeah, a couple more. I've got a couple of good friends that work for Clear Channel. Yeah. So I've sent them my music. So it's stuff in the works also, it's got to go through the proper channels to get all that stuff done.
Well, shout out to iHeart, by the way, too.
Shout out to iHeart Radio, definitely,
yeah. Clear Channel. Let's
shout out to iHeart Radio,
yeah. Send it back. And for last night, DJ Saved My Life. Just final thoughts on it. Things that you think could progress with this. What's the next step for this?
I think it's going great. It started a couple years ago, and it's just growing and growing, and I'm so proud and honored to be the U.S. ambassador for this amazing charity, and it's helped change the lives of so many people. And I hope to do more events sponsored with them and, give what I can to this charity to help, the underprivileged people in the world.
And spread it more widespread.
Exactly, it's definitely a worldwide thing. It's based out of Ibiza in UK, actually. And, it's spread here now to America, where I'm their ambassador. And the founder of it was actually just in India last week. So he's doing unbelievable things with the charity itself. So.
Well, like when people say that world peace is such a naive notion.
Right.
To stop the effort, to not even make the effort is worse than actually, going to a club and be like, oh, I'm just here to party. When you know that you're partying with purpose, like we said before.
Exactly, I think, it's just all about getting support for a cause, especially these days, there's so much shit going on in the world that it helps if you can just have one day of dedicating stuff, to something good and positive in this world.
Not at all.
Exactly,
Other than that, any final things you guys
no, man, I just appreciate you interviewing me again and playing my music on your station.
Of course.
So always appreciate the support.
You're about to throw it down.
I'm about to get on in about 30 minutes, so we'll have a couple shots of tequila before that. I'm gonna try to compete with Tiesto level tequila,
Tiesto, yeah. And a lot of these out there, for some reason they're legendary in the way they take shots and stuff like that. But next time you're coming down to Thrive, make sure you look up for Omair Mirza for sure. And on iHeart Radio, we'll get him soon on the show. This is Tom Hawk on Technologic, iHeart Radio, UTRadio.com. Peace.